Hey y'all, welcome back to Minimalist Mom Life. Stephanie here again. Today I am discussing a hot topic when it comes to minimalism, and that is minimalism with toys. So, this lovely toy basket is the only basket of toys that are kept inside our house. And I mentioned that when I did a tour of my toddlers' boys' room. And got lots of questions messaged and a couple questions commented about what is in that toy basket, what do we keep, what do we have outside. I mentioned that we had like puzzles and other things in a different place, so kind of an overview of what we actually have as toys. And then the other question that I get, and I get this all the time, is how do we handle like relatives giving the kids toys, friends giving the kids toys, their birthdays, stuff like that. So I'm going to try and address all of that today. And I did not get all done up. I'm going to go to the gym right after this, but if you watch my channel trailer, then you know I want this channel to be real life. And so I'm not always going to have my hair curled because I don't curl my hair every day, and everything's not always going to be perfect, but I'm going to share my motherhood journey with you, and hopefully if you're a mom, you'll be sharing yours with me as well. So this is not like assembled in any great way. This is actually going to be kind of funny, I feel like, to just be like pulling out toys and being like, hey, here, this is what they have. As far as like how we came about like this being what we keep, this is basically what they haven't broken. Things that have been given to them. My husband and I have not bought our children toys. We have, this is your first time watching, we have a 3-year-old boy, a 2-year-old boy, and a 1-year-old boy. And in the next month, I'm due with a baby girl. So they're still very little. They'll play with anything. I feel like even if you have lots of toys in your home, they want to be doing whatever it is you're doing. So if I'm cooking, they want to be cooking. If I'm getting the laundry, they want to be getting the laundry. They love to be outside working with daddy. They love to play with my pots and pans. You know, they want to be doing stuff around you. So we do not have a playroom. We have a 3-bedroom house. So this is just the amount of toys that works for us. And as soon as the toy is broken, it's gone. And as far as like Christmas and birthdays, we do birthday parties for our kids, but they're very small. They're friends. I keep a birthday party budget of $60 per kid. They have all been in our home, like in our backyard. We have a pretty big backyard, except for one we did at the park. We have not done like big family parties. And so that even helps to manage the toys that are coming in. We have told friends that they don't need to bring toys, that they don't need to bring presents. And I think that that has been great for us, because then we don't have this influx of toys and stuff that we don't want and the boys don't need. But it also allows people to come to your birthday party just to enjoy hanging out with you and your kids and not feel like, oh, gotta go spend another $20 on a gift, gotta go find a bag, gotta go find a card. I know usually when we go to birthday parties, because we kind of have this mindset that probably most people have enough toys and don't want more, we like to do like World Vision gifts, even for kids. So World Vision is an awesome Christian organization, but even if you're not Christian, you'll love them, that helps in America. I'm out of breath because I'm pregnant, guys, I'm sorry. In third world countries all over the world, helping to end poverty and helping to go places where people don't have access to medical care and stuff like that. And so for like $17, you can buy a family 2 bunnies, and that helps them start, like raising bunnies to eventually make money for themselves. Or you can buy them Bibles or ducks or goats. There's a list of things, and it's awesome because you're not just, the whole like you're teaching someone to fish as opposed to just giving them a fish. And the World Vision does a lot of that. So if you go on their website, this is a totally tangent, but if you go on their website, you can buy a gift, and then it will send you a card to give to the person to take to the birthday party that says like, hey, in your honor, we gave 2 ducks to somebody in Botswana or something like that. And it's even a neat like learning thing for our kids as we talk to them about what we got their little friend. And then it gives those parents the opportunity to share that with their child. Hey, look what look like who's getting helped because of your birthday, because we're celebrating you. So just a little side gift idea, and kind of how we manage giving gifts. And in doing that also, then people believe us when we say you don't need to bring gifts to our kids. And so we don't get a lot of toys at birthday parties. If they do get toys, they get to keep them. I'm not like a toy Nazi or anything. Like, toys are great, they're kids, I want them to enjoy them, I want them to be grateful for their presents, but at the same time, like, not make birthday parties about the stuff. As far as relatives, like grandparents and stuff, we have been really blessed with, I feel like, both sets of our parents understand kind of our philosophy. They've been in our home, and because minimalism is not something that is new to us, it's not like, you know, the third kid in and then we got rid of a whole bunch of toys. We have never had a lot of stuff. The most we've ever had is like 2 baskets of toys inside our house. So this is not anything new, and so I think they've been in our home and they've seen the way we live. They've seen that we don't give our kids toys. We want to give them experiences instead, and so they mimic a lot of that. For instance, like, my mom will be like, hey, what should I get the boys? Or what are some things that they're liking? And so, like, this last Christmas, she got them, like, Matchbox cars and some trucks. Perfect. And we have Matchbox cars in this bag. And then my husband's parents as well are great about knowing what the boys want to play with and buying them things like finger paint and new pajamas. And this last Christmas, my mother-in-law got the boys the little suitcases that you saw inside their closets. So cute stuff like that. So I think be grateful. I would never tell people they couldn't get my kids stuff. I think that's just a little weird. I mean, some people do it and will recommend it, and that's their thing. I'm maybe not that confrontational, I don't know, but I wouldn't do that. I do think they're kids and toys are okay, but I think the more it becomes just your lifestyle overall, and it's not about, oh, toys are bad, it's just a general idea that you want to simplify your life and focus on people rather than stuff, then I think people will pick up on that and they'll respect it. So that's how we handle the toys coming in. Now for the question about what is in the basket that we keep inside. I'm just going to go ahead and show you, and then I'll tell you what's outside and what's elsewhere. We have this fun little truck. I'm literally going to pull out the toys. We have this, and this actually had like a monster truck shell that has been broken off, but usually I throw away toys, like I said, as soon as they're broken, but this one is still very usable and they use it. My other criteria for toys is it cannot just get dumped out of the basket and left to the side. I think people confuse kids touching toys with kids playing with toys. So pay attention, like, are they engaging that toy? Are they going vroom vroom? Or are they going and then moving on to the next thing? And that helps me to know, like, hey, if we're bringing new stuff in and I don't want a ton of toys, then what do we maybe need to pass on? I also do not get rid of things without telling my kids. But we talk about it. I'll be like, hey, there's some kids that don't have as many toys. What should we maybe possibly toss? You know, what should we kind of get rid of? I mean, there have been times when I'm like, oh, that's just gotta go. And I take it. For the most part, I want them to see it and, you know, and feel respected as well. We have a whole bunch of, like, this is a cute little Duplo airplane, but a whole bunch of these blocks, and I love these. I mean, kids will pretend these are phones, kids will pretend these are hammers. Everything is a hammer if you're a little boy. They can build with them, all sorts of stuff. So I would say maybe like a third or more of this basket is those. So I'm not going to pull out each individual one of those. We have a toy phone. We have probably like 9 or 10 Matchbox cars, which they love. What else is different in here? We have a cute little dump truck. Very cute. George actually got to get this with a little gift card he got for his birthday. He picked that up. Just some more little cars that they got for Christmas one year. My son's little wallet. More little like Duplo Lego type cars. And then the rest, you guys, is blocks. So that's it. That's what's inside. They do have a little toy helicopter that's about this size. Sometimes it's outside, sometimes it's inside. The same is true for this. I really try to keep them keeping some toys outside, some toys inside, and not have the constant of them getting dirty and stuff. But with 3 of them and the ages they are and the amount of time we spend outside, a lot of stuff ends up outside. So as far as what we keep outside, I had to like go look earlier because I was like, okay, I know I'm gonna make this video, and I don't really know like the count of things. I'm not that like anal with minimalism. I just want a general, simple home. So the boys have 2 bicycles, 2 ride-around toys. They have a wagon, they have a baseball, they have a basketball, a little like t-ball set, they have a soccer goalie, a soccer ball, and then like probably 4 or 5 like little shovel type sand toys, a couple more little like push things kind of like this. Like I said, sometimes this is outside, sometimes that little toy helicopter, and I think that's about it for what they have outside. And then they have grass, and they have lizards, and they have snails, and they have trees to climb, and all that fun stuff outside. As far as what else we have inside, we have a little thing of Play-Doh. And they've got like 3 puzzles, and then of course like art supplies that I keep, and I'll show that when I show my kitchen tour, where I keep all of that stuff that's kind of in their school area. And then my son also has like a Rubbermaid of Legos, like the real Legos, like the little ones. And he gets those, my 3-year-old, during nap time if he's not going to nap, if he's just kind of quiet time that day because he's not super tired. And then sometimes I bring them out for all the boys to play with. And that's it. That's all of our toys. And this basket is cleaned up by my kids, not me, because it's so simple. And the backyard, same thing. We can tell them to bring their toys in, and it's not overwhelming to them, it's not overwhelming to me, and it works. So if you have any more questions about toys and minimalism, leave them in the comments below, and I'll love to chat with you there. Bye.